So it's just like those, another day that I gotta deal with my wetty hair. I just watched one of the most craziest controversial movies on X. Apparently it was just available on X and I just watch it. And yeah, it was like a 1.5 hour kind of movie, right? It's like 1 hour and 20 minutes, or it's around 80 minute-ish, 90 minute-ish kind of movie. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about Citizens Vigilante. Is it called? Yeah, it called Citizens Vigilante. It's about a show where they got this kid that got his mother killed when he was, just a young kid. And so he decided, when he grew up, he decided to take justice on his own hand, which is, hence the vigilante part. It's mostly a very genuine film that just portrays the issues that they have with Europe nowadays. And I feel like this show is really like back in the day when I was in Japan, right? I always go to Tsutaya, which, if you don't know what's one of those, it's like Blockbuster or something like that. I go in there and they have, like, if you take 4, it would be like 1,000 yen for a week or something like that. They can rent movies and whatnot. Or there is like 100 yen per piece of like one movies that you can just buy instead as well, and they just sell it off with like super old movie and shit. Like these movies make me feel like I'm actually renting one of those and just watch it, because all of these shows, all of these films, they have like a hidden gem hidden inside of it. I still remember there is a few that I somewhat still remember back, like deep in my heart, that it just lingers around, that I couldn't find that movie anymore anywhere else. Like there are a lot of movies like that, like masterpiece. When you just watch it, you just think twice about things. And this is the part where I really like, if you know me, right, I always say I wanted to be an entertainer. I love entertainment. Like when I was a kid, I saw actors, actresses, musician, artists, whatever. I love them, right? I really like entertainment itself. And the reason why is because besides of like, what's really you serving here? Instead of just providing entertainment, you are actually selling, like what is entertainer selling is hope, is dreams, is future, right? They let kids seize the future. If you watch old animations like Ants, it talks about relationship and bonding between people and people, how you interact with each other. If you watch like Turbo, which is like a snail, but you never give up on your dreams, that you can actually go faster, right? It is absurd, but it shares you the value of being better, making yourself more positive, right? Being a like having hope. That's like the thing about like why I love entertainment back in the day. Even when I was watching a bunch of Japanese variety shows back in the day, it was because they provide laughter. I was laughing my ass off without understanding any of the Japanese word. I was just like 13 years old during this time. I haven't even learned Japanese yet. My Japanese relative, they came back and they decided to stay here forever, so they just started to be here. And my mom, because my mom and the relative is my mom's sister, so we're very close with each other, so I always drop by to my relative house and I always watch all these variety shows. And I don't know Japanese, but I want to talk to my cousins, but I also want to understand what they said. But each time when I watch those shows, I just makes me laugh. I was like, man, this is so funny. Like it was like hey utapan, and like shows like that. And seeing those inside of me, I decided I want to be an entertainer. I want to be this person right here, making people laugh. And hence the if you see my X or my Instagram, like your bio, it's just like I love memes, I love to make people laugh, and I love video games, or I love to make people laugh and I love entertainment, or something like that, right? That's exactly what I felt. And so that's the reason why I really love entertainment. Here we are, we're gonna go back to the movie. Like, what does it have to do with that? Like, this film, this Citizens Vigilante show, it feels like very genuine shows that just trying to raise awareness, one thing, but second thing is it's just like, it is trying to give hopes and do good, like, just trying to light something around here and just let you think twice before you swipe away, or before you turn away, or from, like, you saw an issue, But before you just like, you know what, whatever, and then you just sweep away your face, just go to the other direction, it makes you think twice of like what is really happening in the real world. And I really like how films that is being structured and made in such genuine way that you can feel the passions. And the funny thing is, this is a very controversial stuff. So they're really addressing a lot of the issues that is facing in Europe that much, which I don't really want to go too deep into it, but I would just raise up one of those really viral one, which is this scene right here where they have there's a scene. I'm not gonna show the video. I'm sorry. There's a scene where they have like a bunch of families of like from a certain country, and the vigilante came in because one of those sons of that family actually, violated one lady with like, with all his friends, and they got a sister in that family, and the sister just sees that and just send up stuff that says you deserve it because you wear what you wear or whatever that shit is. So because of dress codes, you thought people deserve to get hurt. Something like that really like hits strong, like that dialogue. Just because of some certain dress code, you thought people deserve to get hurt. So that's like a very like, very strong, like really like, wow, that hits hard. Holy shit, bro. You gotta chill with all those facts, man. So what happened at the end of that clip was, he just ended up shooting everybody at the end as well. So it doesn't really matter. Like, he just call all those like culprit, all those, bad guys into the house, and they just shoot everybody. And it's like, it's a very strong message, I would say, in that scene itself. Really strong. So that went viral. And that's like one of the clips that I saw. That's why I was like, wait, what show is this? And so I watch it, and today, because I saw that, then I watch it, right? So it's a really controversial one, I would say, that definitely, but it's something that the world probably, needs, I would say, right? Like I remember back in the day, there's like Daredevil. I really like Daredevil, like the Netflix one, the very first one, the one that doesn't have weird agendas in them, the one that is really truly to itself. I really like Daredevil. Like, you can see a lot of people try to attack Karen all the time, and Daredevil is just there just to help people, just to make the world a tiny bit of a better place. And I like that kind of story, and it's really nice. And this does really have that kind of vibe in a certain way, but it's just more real instead of just like a fictional, Daredevil. But yeah, it's really strong. I'm just gonna say that it's really strong. And so by watching the show, and I decided like, it really makes me think a lot. Like, that's the thing. Like, that's the reason why I wanted to make today's video, because I was like, yeah, like, I really love entertainment because of this particular reason. It gives you hope. Like, what kind of person am I aiming to be? For example, if there is one viewer out there, like, you can see my views. I don't have views. But if there's one viewers out there who may be sick or whatever, but the way that they cope with life, right? They cope with their hardship is just by watching me yapping weird shit, talking stuff, making them laugh. I'm gladly to make my video every single day. I want to aim to be a person like that. Like something that can really, just entertain people, just make people laugh. And be real by doing it as well. Not like fake ass, like, wow, righty then. Slapsticks or whatnot. I mean, I do slapsticks from time to time, it depends, right? But that's what I'm saying, right? I'll just be real to yourself, but also try to entertain people at the same time, helping them to cope with their life, like from day to day. Like, everybody probably will have like a weird ass shit happening in their life every time. I have problems, you have problems, everybody have problems. Even the rich guy have problems, the poor guy have problems, everybody have problems. But in order to lessen up that burden, to give hope, like, holy shit, Jeffy, look at this guy, man. He's struggling so shit, but he's still trying to make video games and stuff, just trying his best living, right? He's just doing his best. And looking at this guy just somewhat makes me positive, like he decided to make his life better. He said he's running outside every day, which I am. Like, I've been continuing for like more than a week now, right? I've been going out. I'm trying to do myself better. Like, I always try to run, right? I always go to a morning jog and stuff, like trying to be better. And I want to be a person that can inspire and just hope. that's just the word, I guess. So that's the reason why I wanted to make entertainment in the first place. Like, because just like how people made me laugh when I was a kid, I want to make people laugh as well now that I am an adult, right? So here's the thing, like, there is this weird shit. Like, I'm not pretty sure. I was trying to avoid this topic, but I remember back when I was in Japan, I come, like, you know, like, I went to Tsutaya and stuff. I went to the 18 plus section. It's all fiction, by the way. It's not real. But there is this adult movie from JAV that has a couple that went into a hotel room or something like that. And then suddenly there's a bunch of guys just run into this room, tied the guy up on the side, and then they start doing stuff to the girl. And then the guy was like, you know, all getting tied up and shit. And it's like, stop it, that's my girlfriend, and shit like that. I remember my blood boil watching that fictional shit. I was like, damn, this is so stupid. I'm so mad. Now imagine if that really happens in real life. Which the same feeling happens when I was watching Asmongo's video on the report thing from, you know, Rupert Lowe or whatever, right? That report thing. It was really like I couldn't last really long. I was watching one girl's stories. I'm done. It's too much for me to handle. Like, but I can't even go through it. But Asmongo sit down, reading every single word. That really built respect in a way. Right, every single word of that whole report. But I feel like, yeah, it's a very delicate issues and stuff. But I also don't think that people should just downplay it. Like, you know what? I want to make my husband happy. But it's an issue, and it's just really, really weird. But so this movie coming out, it's really nice to see that, you know, there are still a lot of people that really want to do the world good, right? Trying to really, you know, bring back properness, bring back civilization itself, right? Be human instead of, I don't know, monsters or something. So yeah, so I just wanted to share a little bit that this show is called, you know, Vigilante's Citizens, which I just wanted to share my thoughts after I watched this show. There are a lot of like scenes that it just goes all around, but again, it's like a film. I would not consider it like a movie. It's more like a film. You know, like if you get like a Tokyo film, you know, show that they got like some sort of event. Then you go there, they will have like free tickets for you, or even you can buy the very cheap prices, and then you just sit down and watch all these, you know, films, right? Like a film festival or something like that. I really like all this, like indie shows or something like that. And so this film was one of those high quality. It was really well made. The sound was great. Sound design was great. The characters, like the actors, the acting was really good. The voice of the main character was like, I was like looking at him, there's like Jason Statham kind of like vibe, or, you know, like a very, like maybe he can even be James Bond, right? That kind of like vibe, like maybe even Batman or whatnot. Like it's just like very deep and very like, you know, very stern, very fitting to the movie or to the film itself. And yeah, the actor was great. The actor, like the funny thing is, like a lot of people were mad because of the controversial, you know, topic that they have in the show. But and then they got this scene where, you know, like, you know, this is like a bunch of the problematic, you know, group of people that try to, you know, like portray and they play as these problematic guys. But then they show the behind the scenes scene, and this makes me laugh so hard. Like like look at this. This is the sun, by the way. That's the sun. It's just like it's like awesome. All these groups up. Great. And this is like another dude at the back. Look at that dude. That dude, what are you doing? Like, this is goofy and just fun. I think they had a lot of fun, you know, filming the show as well. It's a very nice, you know, shows that I think they really take the photo just, you know, in case for like marketing or whatever, and that they did that really well, and I just like it, man. I love it. That is awesome. Everybody with laughter and shit. And yeah, and again, right, that is a really, I mean, like, the flame is just a very good flame. I'm not pretty sure if you guys actually know about the flame, because it is kind of unavailable in a lot of places, because of obvious reason. And yeah, I'm using the un word. I can't believe I'm using the un word instead of just saying the word ban. Oh shit, am I unalive? Unhoused, unwatched. Yeah, I don't know, man, but yes, but I did watch, so you know. So yeah, well, nonetheless, guys, that said, I just wanted to talk a little bit about this. It's just an awesome show, and yeah, and that's it, man. Controversial enough, but it is a very good flame. I just wanted to say that. But yeah, that's it. Well, guys, nonetheless, I think my hair is still wet and shit. Just like how this whole case is, pretty wetty case. So I will see you guys again on the next video. Drop a like, subscribe, and all that. I will see you on the next one. Be seeing ya. Wetty wet.
Just like desert missing the rain, I really wanna meet you now, but I know that I can't. 何をしてもお前はin my head。どこにいてもそこでお前のハイ。Yeah, I'm just like desert missing the rain.